still relatively new to...
Copy, understood.
Again, Charles Leclerc stating his case. It's not me not slowing down, it's Carlos Sainz slowing down. Because the gap's now down to 1.2 seconds. I think he might be right as well. They are driving incredibly slowly. Now, what do I mean by that? They're driving a Formula One car. They're moving very quick for the rest of us. But they're doing 1 minute 40 lap times. That last one was a 1:39. Oh, sorry, the best was a 1:39, but they're running at a 1:40.5. So to get to it, Carlos Sainz is a second slower on that last lap than his best lap in this race so far. They are well and truly in conversation. Charles will push us as hard as he possibly can for his own agenda too. Alright, so I can tune in to Tracy. We'll try and give you a bit more information as to how this will play out. At the moment, they're going to hold steady. Hard to pass on track with this new layout. What we're finding is that they're losing front end grip when they get in behind the car in front. So this is going to be a pit stop battle and a tyre battle. That is why we are looking at this at the moment. The Mercedes of Lewis Hamilton has basically told the team that. He said overtaking isn't going to happen on track. These guys are driving so far off the pace, and he's referring to the Ferraris up the road who are really setting the tone for this race. Now, what does that mean, Rusty? It means someone will try the undercut. Is going to force the hand of Ferrari. Which team sacrifices one of their drivers in the game of chess to make Ferrari defend? The only team I can think of right now would have to be Mercedes because they've got two drivers up there.
Who are they doing? Back to Lewis Hamilton.
Explain what's going on right now. They are sacrificing Leclerc for the win. They are not going for the 1-2. They are sacrificing Leclerc. Leclerc knows that. He wants to stay in contention. That's why he's saying I'm at risk. They are saying you need to run tail gunning. You need to give the space for Sainz. You need to give us time to be able to respond. Time to be able to change tyres and win this race. So they are sacrificing Leclerc right now, sacrificing the 1-2 for a win. Now that is dangerous, Rusty, because if all of a sudden there is an issue in the pit stop for Carlos Sainz, they've potentially thrown away 2 races.
So the urgency from Charles is to get Carlos to push on. What's happened? Physicalities in these cars around us. Verstappen is getting closer to Esteban Ocon though, but it's a slow process, just little by little for the world champion.